I said, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Go as mom and dad and sister, brother, auntie. I say, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Go as uncle and granddaddy, grandma always got it done. I say, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Go as him, go as her, go as them. I say, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. NBA, MLB, NFL, they know I got it done. I say, now welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun. Well, I got y'all attention. Woo! Hey, the tempo has already been set. Not only do I expect, will I direct and almost chin check you to tell you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sports fans, no fans, do it with, no, it don't matter. No fans. Public service announcement. We have a live stream draft day event next Thursday,
April 23rd.
Be there,
8 p.m.
or be square.
Tune in.
Lock in. Before the rising of the sun.
Yes, sir.
This ain't me in the shotgun.
Oh, the Warriors. Oh, is it Curry? No, it's Cam, the boot man. Oh, a little hot sauce. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, from the Raptors.
This is me in front of TV. I see Peggy and Peggy. I say me in front of TV. Okay. Mo Peggy, Mo Peggy, Mo Peggy. Me in front of TV. That's Peggy, that's Peggy, that's Peggy. Me in front of TV. It's we in front of TV.
It's we.
We in front of TV having a whole lot of fun. Here we go. First down. Viral moment of the week. Peggy, what do we have?
We got Luka strains, and his personal life is causing body strain.
Everyone's blaming Luka's body for the hamstring strain, but nobody's looking at his life. This is a guy who lost 25 pounds this offseason, came into the season in the best shape of his career, and works with an advanced medical staff, yet his body is still breaking down. A calf strain earlier.
Press pause right there, Peggy. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the chase.
Cut to it.
In this particular post, the gentleman did an unbelievable job with acknowledging what he called the Williams and Anderson stress injury model.
Yes, sir.
This particular publication was published in 1988, so it's been around. Been around the world, It's been around for a long time, Peggy. We gonna cut straight to the chase.
Cut to it.
All right, I just already done invited you to next week's festivities. With 4th and 1 live stream of the NFL draft. And with the draft right around the corner, Peggy, I gotta make a public service announcement, PSA, to all type of folks around the way. Woo. Family members, friends, girlfriends,
foes,
extras, partners.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Just chit.
Girls and boys. Listen.
What's up?
If you know him, know her, it's okay, cool. Understand this. This is not directed to the athlete, primarily.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the supporting cast.
Okay.
All y'all woo! Come on up here.
Walk through the grass.
And get addressed. Okay? So this is the thing. If you look at this specific post, he goes into depth of talking about the living history and the stress off the court that LA Lakers' very own Luka Doncic has been up against. And it's been sad to understand that he's been going through a lot.
That is true.
But still going through a lot, Peggy.
Okay.
The gentleman has been everything but gentle in his performance.
Yeah, he been balling.
What? Like Rollins and Spalding.
Oh.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Understand this support cast. I've been trying to buy time to get y'all behinds up here because this message is directed to y'all.
To you, and you.
Understand this. Your affiliation and actions may cause terminal damage to an athlete. knowingly or unknowingly? What do you mean, Cam?
Yeah.
I mean, if you ain't part of the solution, you the issue.
You the problem.
The athlete ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you.
Well, talk to
An
him.
athlete, listen to me because I lived it, brother.
Yeah, you did.
I lived it, sister. Somebody can be a burden because somebody is entitled.
Okay, walk off on that. So entitlement. Okay. Don't be entitled. All right, figure out where you want to go, brother. All right.
Entitlement is something that has to be checked.
Okay.
I've been knowing him since he was so-and-so. Man, it been my partner then, you know, twin.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the green,
Bang.
all in the way.
Yeah.
Baby, this ain't your day.
All in the video.
All in the video. We trying to nip everything in the bud before everything or everybody show up.
Okay.
Before the money come,
Yeah. Get it right.
before the attention come.
Get it right.
And I'm gonna tell you something, why I got all y'all attention. Don't make a mockery. Don't make us a meme because you trying to be here. Baby girl, baby boy, mama, daddy, uncle, auntie, granddaddy, grandmother, sister, and brother. Nobody's bigger than the program.
That's true.
It's okay to be behind the screen and in excitement.
Yeah.
Don't see yourself on the screen and make it about you.
Yeah.
This ain't about you. Let's act like we've been here before.
Yeah.
When these cameras cut off, okay, cool. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah. And we got to make sure we tell the full story to give merit to what you're
I'm
saying.
trying to build it up, Peggy, so people understand as we check this behavior before the big moment happens.
We'll build a bridge, brother.
I knew you was that guy. No. Auntie, hold on. That cheap perfume. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Man, you're drunk. I smell that malt liquor.
Come on.
MD 2020.
That E&J.
Huh?
I don't know.
Coke 45.
That
Juice
boy.
by the fifth.
Woo.
Re-up on the first and again on the fifth. Yeah. It's traffic dog. Come
on,
all that.
Come on, Jesus.
Huh? Y'all still smoking on that Reggie. I'm trying to put y'all on Boogie and Peggy.
Come on.
So Luka Doncic is an individual, even though he was performing at a high level, leading the NBA in scoring,
At the time.
might I add.
Yep.
This particular individual, I have the timeline here.
Well, tell us the
And
timeline,
understand this, and this is a message to the supporting cast. Let's take Luka Doncic as the subject here.
Okay.
Going into the 2025-2026 season, Luka Doncic lost 25 pounds. In February 2025, Luka gets traded from Dallas to Los Angeles. April of 2025, his fiance decides to move back to Slovenia with his daughter. And might I add, while she moved back, the girlfriend / fiance was pregnant with the second child.
Yeah, second child on the way.
Stay with me, Peggy. December of 2025, Luka travels back to Slovenia for the birth of his second child. Stay with me.
All right, you getting them Sky Miles up.
An incident happens in December 2025 at the hospital.
Yeah.
So you trying to listen, baby, we ain't talking about.
They getting hostile
We ain't
in the
talking
hospital.
about 1-4 highs and ISOs and full court traps and half court traps and backdoor screens and you know what I mean?
2-1-2.
We talking about family issues.
Yeah.
JJ Redick ain't got nothing to do with that.
He ain't got nothing to do with it.
LeBron and Bronny and Reeves ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's in Slovenia.
You all the way in Slovenia acting up.
At the
Taking
hospital.
your mind off of what you're supposed to be doing.
At the hospital.
It's an issue that happens in the hospital. Reports show. On top of that, Peggy, if we do the math, brother, on December 22nd, 2025, brother, Luka suffers a calf strain.
Yep. On the left leg.
Understand, not all injury is caused on the court or on the field, brother. I'm going to make this make sense. Now, as you keep going, February 2026 files a court injunction just to have access to his kids. February 5th, 2026, he has a hamstring strain. Stay with me now. All this is happening off the court with his fiance.
Can't see his children. Messed up his calf, then messed up his hamstring.
Understand, bro. Those are real stressors.
Yeah.
Let's get down to the bottom of it. March 2026, the battle goes public and ends the engagement with his fiance and person that he's been with for 10 years. I ain't the smartest person in the world, and I can easily go on Google, ChatGPT, Gemini, or any type of AI program and find out how old Luka Doncic is. How old is Luka Doncic?
Luka is 27.
27 years old, Peggy. Pay attention.
I got you.
You're supposed to know these type of things, brother.
You know what I'm trying to keep it with my own birthday. All right.
Lock in. Wake up. You need some coffee?
No, I'm good. I'm locked in.
Nah.
I'm good, brother.
27 years old.
He's
So that
27,
says
born
that
in 99.
he's called off the relationship of 10 years. 10 years puts him at 17 years old.
17
He
again.
was your high school sweetheart.
He's supposed to be two-stepping at prom.
Man, two-stepping. Man, y'all done figured out a lot of stuff together. What this extension cord, how we plug it into this?
Exactly, in the back of that Oldsmobile. What you talking
about?
Let's
get foggy.
The windows getting a little foggy.
What that smell is? That smell like, but that's Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good, boy? Don't you know no good? I was shooting a doggone jumper and smelling his finger. That's how long he been together.
Smell like some hard work.
Smell like hard work. Try to tell you.
Come on, now.
Understand he's been with a person for 10 years. His whole 20s. Up until this point.
Yeah.
That don't account for nothing.
We break up like that.
Stay with me. I hope y'all still paying attention.
Come on now, we not
supporting Cass. It could be all that. And all the while, this man, this human being who's dealing with all this stress off the court is leading the league in doggone points. Which brings us to April 2026. He has a hamstring grade 2 tear. And some would say, man, it's because it's this. Oh, it's because of that. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it before and I'll say it again. The news article that was published, the Williams and Anderson stress injury model, is really pointing all the way back to what Luka Doncic is actually going through. Why do we use this particular example? Is because every single person that's in this draft, that's a potential drafted or draftee. Every person that's in this upcoming NFL draft as a draftee has to have those uncomfortable conversations with their family members, with their loved ones, with their friends, and say, hey, if you're not a part of the solution, you're an issue. It's so much. And we have to talk about these type of things. We're talking about mental health. That's real issues right there. Because a person will put their burden on you. A whole burden barrier. Say, Mom, I love you to death, but Mom, come on now.
You're weighing on me.
Like
I already lift weights. I don't need your weight too.
I got all this.
That's real.
Baby girl, I ain't trying to argue with you. Why you going through my phone? Like, I don't need this. Some would think it's an ACL, MCL tear. Some would think it's a soft tissue, just like Luka, a calf strain, a hamstring, strain.
You think he's not taking care of his body?
A concussion, an abdominal oblique issue. No. The number one leading source of injury for athletes is off the field stress.
Yes. Major life stress.
So handle that before it handles you. And by the time that stress get aboard, Ain't nothing you can do about it. Your body goes into shock and is susceptible to anything. One wrong step, one wrong move, it's over.
Yeah.
So please take care of your supporting cast before you step on. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. All right, Peg, let me ask you something. How do you handle it when everything is coming at you at once? The stress, burnout, all of it.
Honestly, therapy. And I don't say that lightly. They taught me how to set boundaries and how not to carry everybody's stuff on top of my own.
See, that right there is what people need to hear. For the longest, I just thought therapy was in place when things were wrong. Nah, brother, nah, sister. It's really a tool. Look at it like this. It's like film study for your life. It helps you develop healthy habits, stay balanced, and handle the pressure. Whether you're an athlete, CEO, parent, whatever role you're playing, therapy helps you show up better for all of them.
Facts. I think everybody listening should really pause and think about that. The expectations on you and the weight that you carry. You deserve support too.
And that right there is the reason why we rock with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. It's all online, so you can do phone, video, or message chat on your schedule with no excuses.
They have over 30,000 therapists and have helped more than 6 million people worldwide. And if your therapist isn't the right fit, you can switch anytime at no extra cost.
Prioritize your well-being with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/4 to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/4. Here we go, second down, questionable call of the week. Peggy, what we got?
We got LaMelo Ball taken out. Bam Adebayo.
LaMelo missed the shot. He fell down, and he's going to reach out for Bam and try to tie him up.
It's the first trip.
Athletic trainer Wes Brown has made his way over. And that was Ball who took his leg out from under him.
So I got to give you some background. All right, the Hornets beat the Heat in a play-in game this past week. On that play that we seen, LaMelo Ball reached out as it looked like he pulled the foot of Bam Adebayo, and he suffered an injury on that play that put him out for the rest of the game, and the Hornets end up winning the game by 1 point. LaMelo Ball, since that incident, has been fined $60,000, all right, for this quote-unquote foul or this offense. And so, Cam, Bam spoke recently in a press conference saying like LaMelo said he was going to call him and, apologize. He never did and felt like they should have made a call at that moment. So there's a lot going on, and Nick Wright has some words to say about LaMelo as well.
And I'm not sorry, and I don't care if this gets clipped. That young man is a clown.
Press pause right there, Peggy. Press pause right there.
Hold on before I stop. Because when you call a brother a clown, his dad had to pop up. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Triple B himself, LeVar Ball, has something to say to Nick Wright.
Now we're getting ready. We got these folks over here who ain't commenting on the game and talking about somebody a clown. Has Nick Wright ever looked in the mirror? I bet you if you look in the dictionary right now and you look up a clown, you're going to see two things. One, it's going to be somebody with some long hair on the sides and a big-ass nose. Yep, that's Nick Wright, a clown in itself. He's been a clown ever since.
Press pause right there, Peggy. Now, Mr. Nicholas Wright. Mm-hmm. Good constituent in the media.
Yeah.
I like Nick.
Yeah.
But brother, we have some cultural differences right there. No. You get called a clown.
Oh. Who a clown?
You get called a fool.
Who the fool? I'll play them.
A dummy.
I don't pity the fool.
Like nobody on we jackass. Like, look, hey man.
Hey.
And depending on how you stupid. Anything mental, anything visual. That we don't. It's like, all right now. You gonna hear that?
You don't know me like
that. I done told y'all, I done gave y'all the
culture. If y'all don't have that
culture 101.
Yeah.
You can't do certain things and expect it to cross over, no pun intended.
Okay.
Cross over and think that it's gonna be cool because it's not gonna be received in that same type of manner. Okay. Yeah. Now let's get back to the task at hand. Mm-hmm. Now, Peggy, if you ask anybody who's competing at the highest level, if you could pay for a win, would you do it?
Yeah.
So it sounds like somebody paid $60,000
For the win.
for a win.
Sound like 60K. Got on the playoff way.
No, I'm trying to tell you, man, that's playoff basketball.
But it wasn't like he just yanked his foot. Now
It wasn't excessive. It was a dirty play.
But the thing is, too, he got hit in the back.
Have we not heard of Charles Oakley? We not heard about the Detroit Pistons?
Yeah.
The bad boys? Did we not hear about doggone the worm? Huh? Dennis Rodman. Draymond ain't no saint.
No, Draymond, come on, you got the Warriors
This
on.
all in the game, brother.
Yeah.
The ups, the downs, the cheap plays, the little extras, the talking. It's all in the game. Now understand, I do not condone foul play.
Yeah.
But it's still in the game every day. The little nudge, the little yank, the little hook and pop. Hey, man. And this is the main reason why old players say to the new wave of participants, whether in the NFL or the NBA or whatever.
What they say?
The game gets soft.
So you saying the game, the NBA.
Man, Jason, bro.
What's up?
It's so fitting, but I just want to, my point is, I think the NBA is getting soft.
Okay.
We're in a flop era.
Yeah. That is true.
Okay. Anytime a person shoots 43 free throws, bam, and I'm sorry, it just ties in.
It just ties in.
But
We blowing the whistle.
that's excessive.
I mean, they too short blowing the whistle.
You see what I'm saying? The game has changed. And some would say for the better. I get it.
Yeah.
But in my mind, the game is still soft. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We go from physical to finesse.
Yeah. It's all about the finesse. They're gonna settle for a jump shot, 3-pointer.
Man, listen.
They're gonna go to the hole.
You got certain aspects of the game that has been inserted, and it's for player safety or load management, however you want to look at it. But they took away hand checking.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Because Peggy, you would have had no chance to play.
Nah, bro. That's my slap that hand down, keep it moving. I'm gone. You slap, crossover, I'm gone. Your body already, man. Don't let me get into my bag.
Edit that out.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You got more flopping calls.
They're flopping.
And I'm not just talking about the NBA soft. Bro, that's one of the main reasons why I don't even like watching college basketball.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro,
But y'all feel like NBA softer than college. NBA softer than college to me.
What?
To me it is,
No
yes.
way.
Yes, way.
No way.
I want to hear that in the comments. I'm gonna let you list your points and I'll go in.
Peggy, you ain't been making sense all day.
But
You
please,
okay?
I make sense. Look at me. Money makes sense.
Man, please. I'm looking at your money. You got wood and nickels over
I'm not playing. My granddad said don't take no wood and nickels.
Look, you got friendliness over rivalry. Now, this is the thing.
Buddies.
I like when Draymond and doggone LeBron is going at it.
No.
I don't like to see Kevin Durant dapping up Draymond after the game. Steph Curry, he's a saint.
Yeah.
Not him, that's not a good example.
Yeah.
But when you got Anthony Edwards eyeballing his once hero and saying, hey, bro.
They need that
When you had Allen Iverson cross up his hero, it was like, okay, I see where we at.
Oh, he coming at Jeff
When you hear Kobe talking about, hey, dog, let's get it. To George, like these things, I don't know if they still the same.
No.
We don't have those, or we don't have enough examples of like, okay, they going at it.
Like I want some no blood, no foul.
No.
That's what I'm on.
Okay, Peggy. With them little legs, Peggy.
It's all good.
With them little,
When you playing out there on the top,
with them little mic stands that you call legs.
man, they're cool.
Yeah, all right.
They all right. Don't worry about that.
And another thing though, Peggy, that a lot of people are not understanding about when I say the game is getting soft.
All right,
see, back in the day in the early 2000s or the 90s, you had the prominent players were big men.
That is true.
You had the Patrick Ewings, the Akeem, the Dream, Elijah Wan.
Yes.
Huh? You had the Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman.
Kareem.
Karl Malone and them.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley, the Admiral.
Yeah,
You got his teammate Tim Duncan. I'm with your brother.
David Robinson, Tim.
David, man, listen.
Yeah.
It was a big boys game, and not to mention the biggest of them all, Shaquille.
Yeah. They body
the
bang.
Big Diesel.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, you can't really name 5 big men that the teams go through. You want to say Karl Anthony Towns? Joel Embiid?
Jokic. Greek Freak.
Greek Freak is a big man? Come on, Peggy, you sound crazy.
He is a big man. He's considered a big man. The big men nowadays do not look like the big man. They don't play the same.
Point.
Yeah.
A big man to me was not bringing the ball up.
Big man is in the post back in the day. Now, they carrying the ball up. You can't even get them.
Well, if that be the case, Kevin Durant would be a big man then too.
Yeah.
Do you consider?
yeah.
Do you if that?
No,
Wemby,
but if that was the case.
do you consider Wemby a big man?
Yes.
Man, Wemby up there pulling up for the.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you got, that's just like,
the balls are down there,
bro. The game has changed so much. That's like you got your offensive lineman running routes.
Hey, I got it, bro. Throw it to my hand. What? Man, please.
They ain't doing that no more.
Them boys hitting you in the gut.
Yeah.
Huh? Get back. Put your hand down.
But the game is soft.
You can't do that no more, Peggy.
Yeah.
It must have been opening up your emails and your suggestions. That's
No,
the
they
problem.
ain't. Peggy
We got an
Brawlers.
anonymous tip of folks that they got an issue with how the league being played down. Get out of here, man.
Come on.
I don't think that LaMelo's ball play is dirty.
Okay.
It's all in the game. We all are guilty. Well, what's a crackback block? You can't do a crackback block no more. That's dirty too. But let me tell you something, boy. Well, when I was in rec ball, high school, college, and in the NFL, sub part of the time, man, listen, when I threw an interception, boy, I threw a lot of them.
Head on the swivel.
Man, listen, boy, I'm woo, woo, man, please, you don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
Because you hear it before you see it. What you hear? Oh. And then you see another guy talking about on the other side of the field. Come over here. Come over here. I got him. What? Nah, bro. That's my take and I'm sticking to it. Third down. Fan question of the week. Let's see what we got.
Who we got calling in?
Yo, Cam, Peggy, 4th and 1. What's good? So look, I want to know what's up with the Masters, the golf. They don't take pictures. You got to sit there and enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Every other sport, folks got their cameras out. What y'all got to say about that? I want to know what y'all think about that.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Yeah, so as you see, man,
That's a great question.
McIlroy just won the Masters. Not a single phone out as at the Masters. Everybody, you can't pull your phones out there right on this course. And they meshed it up with LeBron James when he broke the all-time scoring record. So in Roy's, you just see everybody looking, spectating. LeBron, everybody, you see a whole bunch of everybody. So it's like you're not even in the moment. But what's your thoughts on that first, Cam?
I love it. First off, shout out to my dog, Shlu.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Lou, man.
You know
Lou Young show. Shout out to Lou.
But it forces you to be in the moment.
Yeah, the hang-up, hang-out era was...
Dog, man, I know them folks that sitting courtside will hate what I'm about to say, but man, listen, put that phone down, man.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, enjoy the spectacle, man.
Yeah.
Like, get involved. Oh, man, that was a good shot. Okay, cool. Man, they got everybody trying to flaunt and showcase that
Where I'm at, how close I'm sitting.
Like I'm in the lower bowl. Like, man, confiscate all their phone. Because when you go to a comedy show, whether it's David Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, it don't matter who it is. If it's a comedy special,
Yeah.
they gonna zip up all them.
Yeah.
Come holler at me at the end. You dig?
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with them inserting that in sports. Because let's just be honest.
Yeah.
What does that little camera picture gonna do after a week?
And then you got all these people paid to do that. What you trying to do? Record it. And it's the thing. It's like, man, be in the
That
moment.
little blurred picture.
Ain't going.
Hey, come on, man. You got to zoom in. And I was there, bro. Look, I was right there.
Yeah.
That's me, right? Man, get out of here. But I'm going to tell you what the real thing is, though, Peggy.
What is it?
That folks ain't talking about.
What up?
There's a such thing that's called the Augusta Rule. Have you heard of it, Peggy?
Well, I just had to dive in on it, but here's more about it.
Every year we rent our house for tournament week, and let me tell you, it's no small task. We've done everything from add a putting green to converting living spaces into dining areas to fresh landscaping. And here's why so many of us do this. So Augusta really doesn't have the infrastructure for large luxury hotels. So during this week, homeowners rent their houses to golfers, members, and even Fortune 500 companies. Homes during golf week can rent for $15,000 per night.
Oh, my God. Press pause right there, Peggy. Man, I heard this. I said, whoa. I had to hit my money guy. I said, hey, man, can we buy some property in Augusta?
Augusta.
I'm trying to get me some.
Yeah.
A little bit of that cut.
For real.
Because they say, the thing is, it's not that you can sell your property or rent your property for so much. The knee slapper, the areola twister is this. You don't get taxed on it.
Yeah. Tax free.
What?
Put them down. Put them on.
I said, hold on. Not taxed? Oh my God, I want in.
Yeah.
Man, give me an acre and a half and let me go crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Ain't even got to stay there.
Man, yes, you do. Homeowner. For the
can
majority
own-
of your time. Listen, Peggy,
You
I'm
can
going
own
by
a
the
home.
rules. I will make that commute every single day to be living free, in essence, because you do the mods.
She did say they paid
$15,000. Times 14. How much money that is? My brain off. I went to night school, so it don't kick in. $210,000
in 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. And you're get more depending on what the amenities is.
She said they was able to pay their mortgage
on your
for the year
property.
just off of those 2
So
weeks.
you living rent free.
You're living la vida.
Lease free. You ain't got no mortgage. Man, yeah, Tiger. Roy. Yeah, y'all come on the stage.
Come on through. What it do?
Peggy, get your, go cut the grass, Peggy. Come on. Pick up them leaves. Man, they said the ice maker broke. Peggy, go fix it.
Cam, you better go fix it.
Man, please.
You talking about you back and go back in my cake. They coming through.
Listen.
Move all them hats out the way.
That's cool. I fling all them hats out the way, man. Yeah, man, y'all go on and pull. Unlock everything. Jazz, get your ass out the way. Josie, move, boy. You in these folks' way. Let's go. We're going to stay down the street at the Motel 6.
They'll leave the light on for us, at
It's
least.
stank in here. Shut up.
Close your nose.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep your eyes closed.
Man, we got to get this money, man.
Man, what?
Man, please, I ain't hear none of that, man. Them type of sanctions and grants. That's epic proportions. Here we go. 4th down. Newton's Law. Peggy, what we got?
One trade can build a dynasty. All right. So we had just hit recent news. The Thunder will now receive a 2026 lottery pick after the Clippers lost the play-in game. All right. So this goes all the way back to when OKC dealt away Paul George. And now that trade is very similar to the trade of Dallas Cowboys trading away Herschel Walker. All right. So Cam, what came from this trade when this trade happened? All right. It was a trade between the Clippers and the Thunder. All right. The Clippers traded away Paul George, but who they received? Good God Almighty. They received an MVP within Shea because that was a pick that they had. They sent away a bunch of picks. So Shea was one of the picks. Gallinari was somebody they picked up. They had a 2021 first round pick that was Trey Mann, 2022 first round pick that was Jalen Williams, A 2024 first-round pick was Dylan Jones. 2025 first-round pick, and I think they traded that away to Miami. A 2025 first-round pick that they swapped out with the Clippers. They swapped it out for their 24th
All right, Peggy,
pick.
I get it.
Hold on, last one. Then they got a first-round pick this season again from the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of picks, but they got a lot of cornerstones with those picks. And that, Paul George didn't pan out as we thought he was going to, pan out.
Peggy, I'm going to keep it brief with you.
Keep it brief, brother.
We always talk about flops, busts, and bad players all the time.
Yep.
But we don't keep that same energy with executives and decision makers and people who are making these trades. See, this is what makes the brilliance of a guy like a Jerry West, who is the orchestrator of the Golden State Warriors. See, when Mark Jackson got fired, coming off a year where the Golden State Warriors went to the playoffs, it was an uproar. How could the organization do this to a black man?
Yeah.
And I was right there with him. Man, that's messed up.
That's messed up, bro. I ain't gonna do the brother.
You'll never see Greg Popovich get fired after. Well, so I'm gonna say Phil Jackson got fired after winning the championship. Hence to The Last Dance. But at the end of the day, Peggy, just as much blame as it is the player should go to the blame of the orchestrator.
Okay.
Jerry West comes to mind. Modern day football, Howie Roseman, Philadelphia Eagles general manager, comes to mind. Another one, Bill Belichick. Why Bill Belichick? He was a head coach. If you think Bill Belichick was just a head coach and not the decision maker of all football operations for the New England Patriots when they went through their dynasty, you a fool.
You said watch that word.
You a big fool. Huh?
Yeah.
And another one.
Who?
Nicholas Saban.
Nick Saban. Coach Saban.
Man, you got to be able to observe talent and say, okay, it's my job to not only find out what my team needs, I got to go out here and fill them voids.
Okay.
Now understand this, Peggy. A lot of pressure is always given to the players.
That's true.
And you're right. They do
see.
have to perform. But nobody's highlighting. Hey, but watch out. Get out the way. Nobody's talking about the general manager.
Who called us? Yeah.
Who's calling the shots?
Correct.
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? Like, hey, man, these folks have to know what they're doing.
That's
and
true.
yes, more times than not, they have an issue that can set a franchise back if it don't pan out.
And that one definitely did.
Another one that comes to mind, Peggy, Pat Riley.
Yo, Pat, yeah.
Pat Riley done went from player to coach, general manager, the doggone owner. That boy had every single type of business card.
With the slick back.
You feel me? All the while doing it in the Giorgio Armani custom suit. Get out of here. Hence to the main reason Pat Riley is one of the main reasons why coaches have to wear suits or did wear suits. Did you know that, Pete?
No, I didn't know that.
Well,
Learned
now
something
you
new
know.
every day. Appreciate you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a forefather of structure in this league. You feel me? Now, if you look at any team, it comes down not just to the players. The players got to pan out. But it also goes down to the person that's assembling this team. Hey, man, hold on. We need a big man. You got to factor in talent. You got to factor in cohesion, continuity. You got to factor in, do they still got tread on their tire?
Yeah, longevity.
All these factors factor in. And some, just like Howie, said, hey, man, we're trying to win now. Our bets got to hit now. I ain't got time for next year. We got to win now. I'll handle the cap when I need to handle the cap. But I'm going for broke right now. Who did it best? Jerry Jacoby Jones. Huh? Jerry Jones said, hey, man, we got a player by the name of Old Herschel.
Yeah.
We see a sucker by the name of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look at him.
Let me go and get a lick.
Strong Heisman Trophy winner. He will run through somebody's whole chest plate.
Yeah.
And crush it. Got a doggone a Bo Jackson, Mike Tyson, faded box. Whoa. A Boobie Miles box.
Boobie Miles. A box fade.
A box fade.
Come on, man.
Way before there was a Boosie,
there was a Herschel.
There was a Herschel.
Come on.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm with you, brother.
Them folks said, man, they piped him up and say, hey, man, look, he's good. He's a franchise difference maker. You want him? They got him. And why they got him, Jerry Jones say, got him. Because he explains this in the documentary. He said, if the 3 players that he acquired for that 1 player or the 10 players, however it kind of went down, he knew that the 3 players that he acquired from Minnesota was not going to make the team. If they would have made the team, he would not have had as many picks to go get a Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Dynasty shifters.
Russell Maryland.
Oh, my
Kevin
goodness.
Smith. Daryl Woodson.
Come on.
Yeah.
He said, hold on, no. Y'all want him? What? He fine.
He fine now. It's going to cost you.
Man, he had his eyes crossed, fingers crossed, legs crossed, nuts crossed.
I mean, he crossed up on it.
I mean, arms crossed.
Crisscross. Applesauce.
I'm trying to tell you.
Tight.
Eating Twizzlers.
He's so crossed up. And the Vikings had their wives.
You know what I'm saying? Man, they were just counting to the whole round. Oh, man, I love it.
And he was listening to the crisscross.
Yeah, listen to the crisscross.
Making them jump. God, so much.
Man, dog. They got.
They got, bro.
Every person that has orchestrated anything great has a conductor. Mm-hmm. And that conductor can either make your franchise or tear your franchise into shambles.
Yeah. Man.
And that's the gospel right there.
Yeah.
So it looks like old Sam Presti is a hell of a conductor.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the orchestra to leading the train. Stay with me, Peggy.
Come on now.
Is that it, Peggy?
That's it, boo.
Is that it, Peggy?
That's it, boo.
We're gonna add a finger then.
Hey.
Gonna add a finger.
Okay.
Why you gonna add a pinky then? Gonna add a pinky.
All
Can't
right.
forget about the thumb. All together, one love. You dig?
And that's our wrap.